Shoot him, back two. Good kill, good kill. Hey, good kill.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Back in the Mig-21 today, because I actually kind of had some fun last time flying it. We're facing off against an F-5 today, and you can see there's a very thick layer of clouds. Underneath these clouds is a massive snowstorm, so we're going to try to stay out of that storm, try to keep it above the cloud layer wherever possible. And we're going to see how this Mig-21 performs in this fight. To be honest, I'm not really too sure how it should perform against the F-5, but theoretically, the F-5 should be superior in every way. Here we are in a two-circle turn with this F-5, and I think the clouds will actually make it a lot easier for you guys to find them, just because it's, you know, white. Alright. I can't ask an R-60 missile to make a turn like that. A little bit of guns as he goes by. And I'm not really, like, I think the R-60Ms are the best Fox 2s that this thing can fire. They're not horrible, but they don't really turn that well. Alright, looks like we're entering a rolling scissor here with this F-5. Went into the cloud layer here. Pull straight out of it. So I think I can make him cross my nose here and spray him as he goes by. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, shit. I actually hit him. Alright, that's pure luck, even though I'd like to pretend that it was all skill. It was not. And it looks like he's still flying, and it looks like he's actually alright, although I see black smoke there, which tells me there's some sort of fire on that aircraft. The white could be a leak, possibly even a fuel leak, but the black should be bad. Now, as the fight continues, he should get worse, so we'll see about that. And the other really nice thing about him smoking so hard now is that he's very easy to maintain visual on. And I'm going to try to hit him with some Fox 2s if I can get into a good position. I'm a little too close here. Keep out guns. Ugh. Can you tell I haven't quite got the guns figured out in the Mig-21? See if we can roll up behind him. He's super slow right now. I think he's all kinds of busted. And I'm pretty sure I shot out his tail. Like, he's missing elevators and a whole bunch of control surfaces on the back end of his aircraft, I think. I'm not even sure he can put up any kind of a fight anymore. Like, look at him. He can barely turn. I just couldn't line up a shot, and he's diving into the cloud layer. I don't know if that's on purpose or if it was accidental or a result of the damage, but he's going into that storm. He's gonna have a hard time controlling his aircraft with the winds down there, missing control surfaces the way he is. So that may be the last we've seen of him. I think he tried to poke his head out of the clouds over here, hope that I didn't see him, and he could take a Fox 2 shot at me, but unfortunately for him, I see him. So Fox 2 and Fox 2 again. And that looked like a kill. Yep. Alright, splash 1 F-5. So yeah, the MiG-21's kind of an awesome little plane. Actually, I kind of enjoy it. I think it gets a bad rep just because how many of it have been shot down over the years. But in terms of like fun, it's fun. It's a really fun plane, especially if you can fly against stuff from its own era. I'm not sure I'd be comfortable taking this into a fight against like an F-15 or an F-16. I think you're in big trouble. But you know, a lot of the times if you can sneak up behind somebody with a MiG-21, they're as good as dead pretty much. There's the merge. Looks like the F-5's going for the vertical this time. And we're going to try to follow him through that turn. Something tells me this is going to get dragged into a vertical fight of some kind. He's actually getting pretty good angles on me here. And I'm trying to keep the MiG-21 in the 0.7 Mach area. I've seen the best performance from it in that speed. I don't know if that's accurate, so if you know the speeds for the MiG-21, by all means, please let me know in the comment section. I would love to find out at what speed this thing rates best at. Right now, I'm sitting at about 0.7 Mach. That's what I've decided. That F-5 took a shot at me as he went by, right? That's it's kind of rude. I think he's pissed about the last round. Whoa, ripping out of the clouds. Almost got a shot off there. Alright, we're going to take this vertical. Alright guys, here we go with our quick little Tacview review. Mostly what I want to do here is just see the MiG-21 performance. You're not going to see any crazy maneuvers and stuff like that in this fight, I don't think. And honestly, the MiG-21, I'm not sure if it's capable of doing crazy maneuvers and stuff like that. I think it's a lot of geometry to fight with the MiG-21. It doesn't seem like it's very aerodynamically stable, but you know, I also don't really know anything about the MiG-21 at this point. I'll discover more as we go. You can see in this first initial turn here, I'm actually getting 16.4 to his 14.13, and I'm pulling 7.1 Gs. He's pulling 4.8, and I'm kind of coming around real nice. And I think if I was maybe a little bit better with the MiG, I could have got, you know, the Fox 2 solution right here and won the fight right there. Look at that. That MiG-21 actually performed kind of well there, and gets a gunshot opportunity there. I'll speed it up a little bit. And so at this point, I'm just trying to stay behind the F-5. He's trying to put his lift vector placement behind me, and I'm trying to do the same to him as we roll through these scissors. Remember that there's clouds here that you can't see because Tacview doesn't show that, but there is a very thick cloud layer. And I think this is the part where he slips under, I think, into the clouds a little bit, and then he pokes back up and I find him again. We go back into the fight. And so remember, always turning into your bandit. You know, you're going to create BFM problems for him if you do that. Turning away from him generally means that you're going to solve BFM problems, but it's a little more complicated than that. Right here, he crosses the nose and gets hit for it. So at this point, I believe he was smoking pretty hard. I dipped into the clouds there for a second, I think, and he's kind of damaged, but I think he's just trying to capitalize on whatever energy he has left at this point. And he does turn really well with me and pulls me into the HUD here, gets a Fox 2 off. There's the flares. I don't think it would have hit me. I'm not sure. If I hadn't flared, I think it might have still missed, but I think it was a little too close, and you know, the turn was a little bit too tight for that missile, but maybe it would have. Maybe it would have, because it did do a nice little turn here. And so I'm getting pretty decent turns out of the MiG-21, if we're being honest here. I'm kind of impressed with it. And right here we can see that the F-5 is in a rate fight with me, and I pull him into the HUD here, and I'm taking a shot, kind of a high aspect shot. I was kind of desperate here, not gonna lie. He was smoking. I kind of just wanted to kill, and at this point it's just me trying to stay behind him long enough to kill him. And then he slides in under the clouds here and pokes his head back up over here, and I was waiting for him. We see him because he's smoking really hard. He's easy to see. Fox 2, Fox 2. There's a second one, and those missiles hit him square in the ass. Alright, so that's going to be the video for today, guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.